Hi students, coming to the next topic in computer network is a data link layer design issues. Data link layer is the second layer which is present above the physical layer and below the network layer. Now let us see what are the design issues that have a data link layer. So the mainly data link layer provides some services to the topmost layer and to the below layer. And what are the services that is data link layer provides? The design issues for the data link layer are: first, it provides services to network layer and do the operation like framing. So what is framing? What are the packets that receives from the network layer? So those packets, it converts the packets into framing, and it also checks the error control and flow control. So these are the main design issues that are taking place in the data link layer. So far, framing means it breaks stream of bit up to its discrete frames, and whereas error control means how does the sender that knows all the packets are correctly received or not, that will be checked based on the error control. So error control will checking whatever the data that is sent by the sender is the data packets that are received correctly or not. And flow control is just how to prevent a sender to overload the receive with the message. So these are the design issues taking place in the data link layer. Now let us see the functions of data link layer. What are the functions that are involved in the data link layer? Let us take, suppose this is sending machine, in next side this is receiving machine. So this is the sender and the receiver. Sending machine, first it sends the packets. So these packets will be converted into frames in the data link layer. So in the network layer, the sending machine receives the data in the form of packets, and in the data link layer these packets is divided into frames with header, payload field and trailer. So whatever the message that is received, that message will be stored, and message will be starting with the header including the trailer. So we have to place header and the trailer to that message, that we called it as frames. So these frames will send to the receiving machine. So here also message whatever it is received from the sending message with the header, payload field and trailer, and it sends to packets. So finally whatever the message that the sender is sending, that will be receiving by receiving machine. So in the form of packets only. So this is the relationship between frames and packets. Now let us see the services that provides to the network layer. So the first let us discuss one by one the design issues. The first design issues in the data link layer, let us discuss about service provided to the network layer. After that we will discuss about framing, error control and flow control. Now first design issues is the services provided to network layer. So what are the services provided to network layer? There are three services offered by this data link layer. The three services are unacknowledged connectionless service, acknowledged connectionless service, acknowledged connection oriented service. So first one, acknowledged connectionless service. Acknowledged connectionless service consists of having the source machine send independent frames to the destination machine without having the destination machine acknowledge them. It means, so the first service provided to the network layer is unacknowledged, means there is no acknowledgement. If sender is sending the message to the receiver is receiving the message. It does not send any acknowledgement. So unacknowledged connectionless service, so there is no connection between, it's just a wireless communication. So that is one of the services provided to network layer, means the data link layer sending the message to the network layer in the form of unacknowledged connectionless service. Next, acknowledged connectionless service. So when this service is offered, there is still no logical connections used, but each frame sent is individually acknowledged. In this way, the sender knows whether a frame has arrived correctly. If it is not arrived within a specified time interval, it cannot be sent again. This service is useful over unreliable channels such as wireless system. Adding acknowledgement in the data link layer rather than in the network layer is just an optimization and not a requirement. Individual frames are acknowledged and retransmitted. Entire packets get through much faster once one on reliable channels such as fiber. The overhead heavyweight data link protocol may be unnecessary, but no wireless channels with their inherent unreliability is just a well worth the cost. And third one, acknowledge connection oriented service. Here the source and the destination machine establish a connection before any data are transferred. Each frame sent over the connection is numbered, and the data link layer guarantees that each frame sent is indeed received. Furthermore, it guarantees each frame is received exactly once and that all frames are received in the right order. When connection oriented service is used, transfer go through three distinct phases. In the first phase, the connection is established by having both sides initialize variable and counter needed to keep track of which frames have been received and which one have not. And in second phase, one or more frames are actually transmitted. In the final phase, the connection is released, freeing up the variables, buffer and other resources used to maintain the connections. So these informations comes under the first design issues that are services provided to network layer.